Good morning, everybody, and thank you for all of you who have been watching the latest video, the push-up video. I appreciate you checking it out and subscribing and liking. I thought today that I would break down my full workout, my daily routine, weekly routine, so that you can, if you're already going, keep going as just kind of a little bit of motivation. If you haven't started, maybe I could be the catalyst for your start to get going. I know that starting is oftentimes the battle because the fight is here. You know, it's just making a decision. And so I'm hoping that this video would just help you make that decision. And then I know that once you get into it, that some sort of a distraction, a change in schedule, something like that can oftentimes disrupt your start and then take you off track. So I'm hoping that this video will help with that. So I'm gonna go through my full routine, what I've done for the last year and how it's transformed, helped me drop weight. If you'll email me at over60guy@hotmail.com, I'll send you my wellness guide, which also includes my before and after pictures. So go ahead and request that. And if you're first time, love for you to think about subscribing, and then also hit a like. That helps, just helps out, lets people know they're watching, and I appreciate it. So I'm the Over 60 guy. I started my channel a little over 90 days ago. I've done over 80 videos, and one of the primary ones is on fitness, so health and fitness. So over a year ago, after really just discovering that I was completely out of shape, my wife had been gently telling me that, I started with the simple act of push-ups. And I felt like if I could just start there, do some push-ups, show that I can do it, that maybe I could start a transformation and get healthy again. And so that's where I started. I started with push-ups, and later on I've added other parts to my routine. So where I'm at now with my weekly, monthly, daily routine is I tend to get up early. So I tend to get up early so I can start my workout early. And typically I start with just drinking a large glass of water. I find that after the evening, after night, I don't have enough hydration, and so I start with a large glass of water, and then I head out on my walk. So at first I was walking about 30 minutes, then 45, and then an hour. So now I do an hour walk, and I do this 6 days a week. 6 days a week, 1 day of rest, typically Sunday. But if I know I've got some sort of early meeting, like this week I'll have an early meeting, so I will walk Sunday. But I try not to ever not walk 6 days a week. And walking is so healthy for you. I did some videos on walking, but walking has huge benefits, especially for us as we reach our 60s and over. So I start with the walk, glass of water, walk, and then when I get back, I'll typically drink some more water, because the walk takes it out of you. You start losing hydration. And speaking of hydration, I've cut out all sugary drinks. So I don't drink. I used to drink like sweet tea, soda, that kind of thing. I don't drink it anymore. I've gotten rid of all sugar. Processed sugar is the devil. I did a whole video on that as well. But so when I get back off my walk, I'll drink another glass of water, and then I will just go ahead and get ready for the day. I won't do anything else. I won't eat. I won't do anything. I'll just walk. I'll just drink, and then I'll shower, change, get ready. And then about, as long as I can, sometimes I'll wait an hour or two before I eat. Sometimes I'll eat, 30 minutes later. Just depends, but it's like this intermittent fasting. So I practice like intermittent fasting. So, after I go to bed, I'll try to hold off on eating for a while. So then I'll typically eat some sort of a protein heavy, not a lot, but I'll try to get protein, because protein, your body, in order to build muscle, needs protein. Oh, I forgot a step. After I'm done my walking and my water, I do my push-ups then. Sorry about that. So I'll do my push-ups right after I've walked. I started with, when I first started, I couldn't do many push-ups at all, but now I've worked up to 50 solid push-ups in the morning. So I will do push-ups in the morning. I do 50 of them now. If you can't do 50, if you can do 20, 10, 30, wherever you're at, do push-ups. And then also I will do squats. So about 4 days a week, I'll do 40 squats. So I do 40 squats, and that really helps the leg muscles, build that strength in the leg muscle. Really helps. Also, I will do, now I've started where I do what they call Asian squat, and that's where you go all the way down. So you go all the way down right here, all the way down, Asian squat, and I will stay there. I'll try to stay there for about a minute or so. And so I can do that during my walk. I can do that, after I do my squats, while I'm in the shower. I've done it while I'm in the shower. But basically, this Asian squat is just really helpful for you if you can do it. If you have knee challenges, just take this slow. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physical therapist, so if you're having issues, obviously you need to talk to your doctor, your physical therapist, about any type of routine you're gonna do, okay? That's so important. I'm not pretending to sidestep any of that. I really wanna share what helped me. But I will do this Asian squat, and it really helps. So water in the morning, walk, push-ups, squats, at least 4 days a week. And sometimes I'll do like reverse chair, like I'll take a chair and I'll put my legs out, and then I'll start, bending, dipping down. They call it dips, where I'll dip my body, and that helps up, my right here back on my arms. And so that really helps. Also, when I'm doing my squats, I will sometimes do some isolation exercises where I'm pushing down my palms against each other and reversing it, and that just kind of helps up in this area too. So you want to work your legs and you want to work your upper body. So important. But that routine has really helped me. I've got a cart coming here, so after I've done my walk, after I've done my push-ups, squats, and then I typically wait, and then I'll eat. At that time I'll eat. I try to limit my calories, but I focus primarily on protein, and so the eating, that really helps. Morning, how's it going, brother? What else? And then throughout the day, I'm typically careful about the calories I take in. I offered a wellness guide, and it talks about, checking out your height and weight and doing like a calorie thing, calorie calculation, what you should take in each day, and then just try to cut it down a little bit. So you have to watch what's going in here. A lot of breads is not good. If you're gonna eat bread, I eat sourdough. I also eat like, what do they call that? my wife gets it. I'll think about it in here in a minute. But sourdough is good if you're gonna eat some bread. A little butter. Butter is super healthy for your intestines, you know. And then healthy fats. Like I'll take, in the morning I will take, I'll take a, what do they call that? I'll take some teaspoon of olive oil, right? And like 1 tablet of turmeric, which is super good, turmeric. And then fish oil. You know, I'll take the fish oil to get the, why can't I think about it now? Anyway, fish oil tablet, super good for you. And that'll help you. But that's pretty much my routine. I do that week in, week out, and I set my goal, you know, focus on 30-day targets, you know, focus on 30-day targets. Set yourself up for success. Don't quit. You know, I tend to, when I do these videos, I'm walking. So if you check out my videos every day, you'll see me walking, and that's a good reminder, hey, I need to get out and get my walk on. So wherever you are in your fitness routine, if you're approaching your 60s like me, or you're in your 60s or 70s, just remember everything you do now is kind of like money in the bank. The health you get now, you're banking for when you're in your 80s and 90s. It'll help you have a better life. So, yeah. Anyway, so for today, I pray that the Lord blesses you. The Lord keeps you. The Lord makes his face to shine upon you and give you peace. And I pray that God will bless you today in your health endeavors.